Federal High Court sitting in Lagos State of Nigeria has sentenced a popular cross-dresser, Idris Okuneye aka Bobrisky, to 6 months imprisonment for spraying Naira notes. Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) throughout its statement during the court proceedings only stated that Bobrisky sprayed Naira notes printed by Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN). Hence he has committed offense of Naira mutilation. Bobrisky, when arraigned before the court, pleaded guilty to the charges preferred against him and also pleaded with the court not to give him custodial sentencing because he's an employer of labor and people under his employment will suffer if he's in jail. The court convicted him same day after listening to the EFCC investigative officer, who only said Bobrisky committed the crime of Naira mutilation following videos posted on social media where he was seen spraying Naira notes at different ceremonies in Lagos State. EFCC news release about the court judgment against Bobrisky reads in quote below. Justice Abimbola Awoboro of the Federal High Court, sitting in Ikoyi, Lagos, on Friday, April 12, 2024, sentenced Idris Okuneye, aka Bobrisky, to 6 months imprisonment over mutilation of the Naira notes. He was arraigned on Friday, April 5, 2024 on a 4-count charge bordering on mutilation of the Naira notes to the tune of 490,000 Nairas, 490,000 Naira. Count 1 reads, that you, Okuneye Idris Olarewaju, on the 24th day of March, 2024, at Ahmad Cycle Mall, Jakonde, Lekki, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, whilst dancing during a social event, tampered with the total sum of 400,000 Nairas, 400,000 Naira, notes issued by the Central Bank of Nigeria by spraying same, and you thereby committed an offense contrary to and punishable under Section 21(1) of the Central Bank Act, 2007. Another count reads, that you, Okuneye Idris Olarewaju, between July and August 2023 at Aja Junction, Ikorodu, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, whilst dancing during a social event, tampered with the sum 50,000 Nairas, 50,000 Naira, issued by the Central Bank of Nigeria by spraying same, and you thereby committed an offense contrary to and punishable under Section 21(1) of the Central Bank Act, 2007. He pleaded guilty to the charges when they were read to him. At the last sitting, the prosecution counsel, S.I. Suleiman, urged the court to allow the investigating officer, ASEI Bolaji Temitope Ajay, to give a brief review of the facts against him. Ajay narrated to the court that the EFCC received intelligence on some individuals who are in the habit of mutilating and spraying the Naira notes at social parties and event centers in Lagos. According to him, based on intelligence, the EFCC set up the Special Operations Team to observe and monitor activities of individuals who are involved in the habit of mutilating the Naira. The team visited many event centers and monitored social media pages where the Naira was being abused. During the course of the monitoring, the team came across videos on social media where the defendant was seen abusing the Naira. The team then proceeded to download these videos via our office laptop computers and also went further to copy these videos on compact discs. In the light of the foregoing, a letter of invitation was written and forwarded to the defendant. The defendant honored the invitation. When he got to our office, he was voluntarily cautioned. Thereafter, he volunteered to write his statement. The defendant was shown a video where he was spraying money on an artist called Shegun Johnson. The defendant confessed that he was the one in the video. He was also shown a video at IMAX Cycle Mall, where he sprayed a total sum of 400,000 Nairas at a movie premiere. The defendant also admitted that he was the one in the video and that he carried out the abuse. The defendant was also shown 2 other videos of him spraying the Naira at Aja Junction, Ikorodu, and Whitestone Event Center, Ikeja, Lagos. The defendant admitted to spraying money in these videos. He was, therefore, served with a bail condition. Consequently, Suleiman then prayed the court to convict and sentence the defendant accordingly. Justice Awoboro had, thereafter, ruled that, upon the admission of guilt by the defendant, testimony of PW1 and following the evidence tendered, the defendant is declared guilty as charged. In his plea for mercy, Bobrisky said, "I am a social media influencer with 5 million followers, and in all honesty, I was not aware of the law. I wish I can be given a second chance to use my platform to educate my followers against the abuse of the Naira." Also, his lawyer had said, he will lead the crusade against the abuse of Naira. He is also an employer of people, and if he goes to jail, the people he employs will suffer. He has cooperated with the EFCC and has not wasted the time of the court. We urge the court to caution the defendant and allow him to go. He has given evidence that he will be useful to the country. We urge you to grant a non-custodial sentencing option of fine. After listening to both parties, the judge had deferred judgment in the matter to Tuesday, April 9, 2024 and also ordered that he be remanded in the EFCC custody. Delivering judgment on Friday, Justice Awoboro held that the act of mutilating the Naira notes has become a menace, which has continued to damage the image of the country. Enough of people mutilating and tampering with our currencies. It has to stop. His will serve as a deterrent to others. The judge, therefore, sentenced him to 6 months imprisonment, without an option of fine, from the date of his remand.
OsazuwaAkonedo, bringing you the news in a more digital way.